been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Where Star Valley basketball takes on the Mustangs today as part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. We're about 4.5 minutes away from tip-off time. Star Valley coming off a tough loss yesterday as they dropped down to 9-7. A loss against the Kelly Walsh Trojans here in Casper, and Star Valley looking to bounce back today. Right before we do anything, though, let's jump right into a pregame interview I had with Cameron Mackey of the Star Valley Lady Braves. She was just named the player of the game in the Star Valley Lady Braves win over the Phillies here in Natrona County.
It's our player spotlight on the SVI Sports Network, and Star Valley High School senior Cameron Mackey with us today. Cam, appreciate your time. Let's talk basketball right out of the gate. Last week you guys had Rock Springs and really good Green River team that you guys played well against. What the team takeaways from those games last week?
With Rock Springs, I felt like we moved the ball well. It was definitely probably the best we've moved the ball in a while. And then against Green River, we've learned that we've got to play with higher energy, but we also put up a pretty good fight and held them to under what their average is for scoring. So. Absolutely.
And, defensively, the Lady Braves have been really good this year, one of the top defenses in the state. What do you think it is about this year's team that makes the defense so good that's working for you guys?
Honestly, it's just our grit. We have the drive to get steals. We have the drive to just keep players out of the paint. And I don't know, we just work really hard.
Awesome. So this week, Casper schools again, Kelly Walsh, Natrona. Anything specific you guys are working on?
We've been working against a 2-3 zone, kind of just trying to review those offenses. And then just, hard defense and stuff. And then a lot of competitions, so.
Awesome. Cameron Mackey, our senior spotlight on the SVI Sports Network. All right, outside of basketball, what else do you like to do?
I like to play volleyball, and then I love anything outdoors and art and reading and probably just staying at home with my mom.
That's awesome. I'm sure she's happy to hear that, actually. Fantastic. You mentioned reading. Do you have a favorite book?
Oh, that's so hard. I love all books pretty much, but probably the Hunger Games series.
Okay. All right. Excellent. After high school, do you have any plans?
So it's kind of up in the air right now. I might go play volleyball somewhere, or I'm also waiting on a big scholarship that would allow me to go pretty much anywhere I want. So we're just kind of waiting to see.
If you could go pretty much anywhere you want, where would you go?
Hawaii. I don't really know. Probably somewhere that would be a good med school because I want to go into medical.
Okay. What kind of medicine?
Probably nurse, anesthetist, or physical therapist.
Okay. Awesome. All right. What is your least favorite class right now in school?
Probably weights. Just kidding. It's just hard doing basketball season sometimes.
A lot of physical stuff, right? Cameron Mackey, our player spotlight on SVI. Cameron, what is your favorite movie?
Probably The Notebook.
All right. And your favorite style of music? What do you like to listen to?
Country.
Perfect. Love it. Cam Mackey, player spotlight, SVI Sports Network.
Appreciate Cameron Mackey joining me earlier in the week with our player spotlight as part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Let's recap the rivalry here between the Star Valley Braves and the Natrona County Mustangs ahead of the tip-off time of the boys' varsity match. Overall series, Natrona leads at 15-11. At Natrona County, the Mustangs lead 5-3. Last game, Mustangs won 42-38 in Afton. Natrona has won 4 of the last 5, and prior to those 5, Star Valley had won 5 straight. So it's been a series of runs, if you will, as of late. That's the rivalry brought to you by SVInews.com. And Millie, let's send it down to the court real quick to Millie Kazare for the Miles CPA Courtside Report. All right, we'll try and catch up with Millie. Don't have a connection on her microphone, so all right, now we got her. Okay.
Coach Shumway said, the message to the team is simple, be physical and be themselves. He wants the boys to play with a chip on their shoulder and bring a stronger edge to the floor tonight. Coach expects a physical, high-pressure game from Natrona, including full court pressure. Because of that, he told me it's important they maintain composure. If the Braves can handle the pressure, stay disciplined, and match the physicality, they'll give themselves a strong chance at today's game against Natrona. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Millie, with the Miles CPA courtside report. As all part of our first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Natrona on their home court will be in white. Star Valley will be in crimson today on a Saturday afternoon in Casper. Have your keys to the game here real quick, presented by Star Valley Health. For the Braves, dig in defensively. Need to allow less than 50 points today. Number 2, find some easy baskets. Move the ball around and get down low. Get those easy points. Number 3, push points in the paint. Rebounds, putbacks, get it all. Points in the paint. Your Star Valley Health keys to the game. The keys to your great health with compassionate care. Every person, every time. StarValleyHealth.org. Starters being announced here at Natrona County High. First, number 0, the senior at 5 points per game, is Will Linford. Number 1, the senior, 19.5 points per game, Mr. 1,000 after last night, Cooper Lancaster. Number 2, the senior, 9.8 points per game, that's Lincoln Lydiard. Number 3, the senior, at 11.7 points per game, that's Dylan Shumway. And finally, number 15, the senior, at 4.7 points per game, that is Zach Thompson. The starting 5 for the Braves, coming in at 9-7 overall, 5th best offense in 4A, 6th best defense in 4A for the Braves. Head coached by Matt Shumway in his 3rd year. Last meeting between the Mustangs and Star Valley in Afton, Natrona won that one by 4, 42-38 was the final. Starting lineup presented by Mountain Star Products. Stay tuned for details on an expanded retail department opening this spring, including full supplies for subcontractors and landscapers, located on Rocky Road in Afton. That is Mountain Star Products. Now the starting 5 for the home Mustangs. Number 1, a junior, 7 points per game, is Cooper Rogers. A sophomore, number 2, at 14.9 points per game, that is Garrett Paddock. Number 5, a junior at 14.4 points per game. That is Josiah Coleman. Number 13, a junior at 5.3 points per game, is Orrin Williams. And finally, number 23, a senior at 4.3 points per game, is going to be number 23, Gavin Paddock. Mustangs come in the 7th best offense in 4A, 3rd best defense in 4A under head coach Kurt Paddock for the home Natrona County Mustangs. That will do it for the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, where you're more than just a number. Visit your local branches in Alpine and in Afton. That is First Bank of Wyoming. Mustangs and Braves in Casper. It will be Linford and Garrett Paddock going for the opening tip-off. We have Garrett, the sophomore, Gavin, the senior, both Paddocks. We also have a Carter Cox and Cooper Cox, both juniors. Neither on the court right now, though, for the Mustangs, as the ball's up in the air, hung high, and it eventually comes down to Coleman, and the Mustangs have the first possession. Coleman to the right. Shumway forces the pass to the post. Now back out to Coleman. 3 in the corner. Too strong, no good. Ricochets out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs. It will be Star Valley basketball. They get a stop on the opening possession of the game to the Braves. 7:45 to play in the first period. Pressure in the backcourt shown by the Mustang defense as Thompson looks to Lancaster inbound. Gets some help by Shumway. The ball tipped by Coleman. It knocked out of bounds. Star Valley will inbound again. This time Shumway and Lancaster. Official says don't start pushing quite yet. Slows things down, and now they go to Lancaster on the inbound in the backcourt. Across the timeline, pass to Thompson, high, but elevates to collect it. And now Star Valley will set up the offense in the half court. First possession of the game. Quick ball movement around the arc for the Braves. Working against a man-to-man defense. Lancaster down low and in, off the post. Zach Thompson hitting for the assist, and it's 2-0 early for the Braves. 7:15 to go in the opening period. Now Star Valley will settle into their zone defensively. Coleman drives, shut down at the free throw line. Kick out, Garrett Paddock for three, and it's good. Right down the middle of the lane is the triple. Now Star Valley down by one, 3-2. Shumway has a screen from Linford. Bounce pass to Lancaster as Linford drops down low. Thompson back to Shumway. Works right side to Lancaster. Lydiard down low as well. Lancaster drives, spins, puts up a tough shot, left it short off the mark, no good, but rebounded by Linford. Has it poked away. Linford sticks with it to get the ball. Back out to Lancaster. Star Valley still with the possession. Up top, Thompson, three, sends it away. Back rim, no good, and a foul on Nope, it's going to be a foul on Paddock. Foul on Natrona to keep the ball with Star Valley as he pushed off on Lydiard. There's a look at the three on the back possession. And it's 6:27 to go in the first. Star Valley basketball down by one early in Natrona. Lob up top to Lancaster to run the offense. Makes a big crossover move down the lane. Lost it, collected, scores off the glass. 4-3 Braves. 6:17 to go in the first. Ball poked away from behind by Lancaster. And you can already tell a little more urgency in the Braves today. 6:16 to go in the first. And Star Valley leading it 4-3. It is Natrona basketball still after it was knocked out of bounds. And they're just getting the foul correct on the right player, I believe. They give it to Lancaster, his first personal, first team. One team foul on Natrona as well as we hit 6:10 to go in the opening period in Casper. Star Valley 4, Natrona County 3. Mustangs with the basketball. Left side is Garrett Paddock. Work around right side to Gavin Paddock. Now Williams, flick over to Garrett, pulls up the jumper for two. Too strong, no good. Rebound backside though by Williams and back to the perimeter. Here's Gavin, wants to drive, can't. Bounce in the lane, tip loose, picked up by Linford for the steal. Lincoln out in front to Shumway, one-on-one in the lane, puts up a shot, bounce on the rim, no good, but a block call against Star Valley, and Linford actually came down on top of Rogers. Rogers pops up, though. Could have been a lot worse than it was. As it will be free throws here for Shumway. They give the foul to Rogers, and it puts Dylan Shumway to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have two attempts. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go, and Dylan will hit the first. Star Valley extends the lead to 2, 5-3 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Two team fouls given to Natrona early. One on Star Valley with Dylan Shumway to the Riverside Dental free throw line for one more attempt. Away, bouncing and falls in. Got them both. Makes it 6-3. Braves defense, back of the half court. Coleman, top of the key, works left side to Gavin Paddock, drives, kick out right, three from Rogers, good, tied at 6. A kick out to Cooper Rogers. Inbound to Lancaster, tied at 6 against the Mustangs. Braves across the half court, Lancaster on the dribble. Fakes left, goes right to the corner, takes the three, bouncing on the rim and over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Natrona County basketball as Carter Cox will sub into the game. Cooper Rogers subs out. Braves still have their initial starting 5 all in the game with Shumway, Thompson, Lancaster, Linford, and Lydiard. Half-court trap put on by Star Valley's defense. Coleman across the timeline. Feeds right to Cox. Bounce pass down the lane. Tipped and then kicked out of bounds off of Garrett Paddock's foot. Shumway got his hand on it, knocked it loose, and then Paddock kicked it out. So 4:53 to play in the first, still tied at 6, but now back the other way for Natrona, or for Star Valley with possession. Pressure on Lancaster in the backcourt. Takes the dribble across the timeline, hesitates, speeds up, gets to the three-point, goes Shumway, right side corner threes, off the mark, no good, rebounded by the Mustangs. They quickly go down the court. Right side is Cox. Works it left side. Shot fake by Garrett. Drive, spins down the lane and rolls off the rim. No good. That was a pretty move. Just missed the shot, though, rolling on the rim. Lincoln Lydiard on the rebound for Star Valley. Quickly down the court. Shumway, three down the barrel. Too strong, no good. And here are the Mustangs with the ball after the rebound. Ball tipped by Shumway. He'll have the steal. Numbers for the Braves. 2-on-1. Pass to Thompson. Back to Lancaster. He missed it. Tried to tip it back in and no good. Claps his hands. Thinking he should have had at least one of those fall. Still tied at 6 points apiece. 3:57 to go in the first period. Cox drive, shut down at the free throw line. Back out to Garrett. Paddock for three. Good. That's a swish for Garrett. And it's a 9-6 game with the Mustangs now on top by 3. And a 6-0 run for Natrona County. Lydiard across the half court for the Braves. Hands off to Thompson, and Zach will run the half court offense. 3:35 to go in the first. Lydiard left corner, now drives in, stops, passes outside to Lancaster. He'll hold it on the right, goes to Thompson on the right as well. On the wing, Linford sets a screen, rolls down, passes down to Lydiard, and he's blocked at the rim, out of bounds. Garrett Paddock swats it out. Stays with Star Valley on their end. Roman Erickson subs into the game for Star Valley, as does Tate Lawson, as Linford and Thompson sub out. 3:22 to play in the first. Lob up to Erickson. Roman quick dribble pass to Lydiard. Couple dribbles for Lincoln. Looks down low, instead passes to Lawson on the outside. His man falls down. Lawson drives, kick, Shumway corner three, no good. Rebound fought for. There's going to be foul on Lawson. Coleman had position. 3:06 to play in the first, and the ball back to the Mustangs. Natrona leading at 9-6. No team is taking a timeout. Both teams with 2 fouls each. Coleman across the timeline. Works to Cox, wants to drive, kick, corner left side. Paddock drives, pulls up the jumper on the baseline, missed it too strong, got his own rebound and a putback. Catch and shoot all up in the air, and a board and a bucket. It's now an 8-0 run for the Mustangs. They're up 11-6. 2:47 to play in the opening period. Roman has the screen, drives down the left side post, stop, double team on the block, back up top to Lawson, jumper from the free throw line, bouncing on the rim and falls. That ends the run. Tate Lawson for 2, and it's 11-8. Star Valley trailing by 3. 2.5 to go in the first period. Coleman double team to the front court. Flick over to the right side to Cox. Now left side corner to Paddock. He'll hold it. And to Gavin Paddock now. 2:18 to go in the first period. Garrett Paddock spin, shoot at the free throw line, dropped it in. Timeout taken by Coach Shumway with 2:12 to play in the first period. It's Natrona 13, Star Valley 8. Back in 30 on SVI Sports.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
2 minutes, 12 seconds to go in Casper. Still first period, 13-8. Natrona County with the lead. Star Valley with the basketball. Coming out of the Braves timeout. First call timeout by Coach Shumway. As Lancaster sets up in the front court with the pass to Lydiard. Now right side to Erickson. Back to Lancaster, who's wide open. Great ball movement. And there's 2 easy ones in the paint for Cooper to make it 13-10. Braves down by 3. 1:53 to play in the first. On the outside is Paddock. Works up top to Garrett Paddock. Carter Cox wants to drive the angle. Stopped at the post. Spins, pivots, and kicks it out to Garrett. He'll want to drive the left angle, pull up the 2. No, but a foul. And Tate Lawson will pick that one up. That's a tough one. Looked like he was in pretty good position, but just a little body contact. Here's that last play. Lydiard to Erickson, down to Cooper. Really good ball movement and execution as Lawson picks up his second personal foul. Third team foul in the first with 1:35 remaining. And to the free throw line for 2 attempts is Garrett Paddock. The sophomore leaves that one short and no good. Still 1:35 remaining in the first. 2 team fouls on the Mustangs. And Garrett will have one more attempt here from the free throw line. Away and in and good. 4-point game. Natrona 14, Star Valley 10. Little backcourt pressure here on Shumway. Double teamed and up to Erickson, who takes it across the half court. Roman flick right to Lancaster. Drives on the angle. Sidesteps and missed it off the square. Rebounded by Natrona on the run out in front to Cox. Defense flies by and Carter scores. 6-point lead again for the Mustangs, 16-10. Roman up the left sideline, dribbles behind his back across the half court, feeds it right to Lawson, back to Cooper, back to Lawson, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Cox, and it will stay with Star Valley. They'll inbound side out. Roman Erickson will trigger this in. Will Linford back into the game. Tate Lawson subs out. 1:05 to play in the first. And a push off on Cooper Lancaster is called on the perimeter in front of the sideline. Here's a look at it on the replay. Not much there. 59.4 in the first. It's Natrona 16, Star Valley 10. And that will be the 4th team foul on Star Valley. First personal, I believe, on Cooper. Natrona County basketball as they work the outside perimeter. Paddock to Cooper Rogers. Back to Carter Cox up top. Rogers wants to drive, shut down to the post, to back out to Gavin Paddock. Left side is Carter Cox. Back down low to Williams. Kick out. No shot and a foul on the floor against Star Valley to stop the clock at 31.8. 5th team foul for the Braves, so that puts the Mustangs in the bonus. They give the foul to Shumway. That's Dylan's first personal. And bonus shots from the free throw line here for Garrett Paddock. Take a look at his battle stats as he sends the first away, and it's in. Lead back up to 7 now for the Mustangs. Natrona County at 17, Star Valley at 10. One more free throw for Garrett, the sophomore who averages 14.9 per game. Second attempt is halfway down, but no good. Rebounded by Will Linford. He'll have the board. Thompson takes it across the half court after subbing into the game. Zach will set up in the front court. Works to Shumway. Back to Thompson and over to Linford on the perimeter. Thompson again up top. Looking for some screens. Lydiard battling hard down low. As Thompson works over to the right, hands off to Shumway. 6 seconds to go in the period. Now Lydiard at 3-2, backdoor to Erickson. No good, but the putback is halfway down for Lydiard, but it doesn't fall. They try and get the buzzer beater there. Lydiard had a pretty good look at it, but it just bounces out, no good. So it is Natrona 17, Star Valley 10. End of the first on the SVI Sports Network.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit starvalleydisposal.com to schedule your service. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
And now, back to the game with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Natrona County's Garrett Paddock, 12 points for him in that opening period, and the Mustangs lead the Braves 17-10. They do have the first possession of the period to open things up here in the second in Casper. Erickson drives the angle, kicks to Thompson, corner 3 left side, sends it away, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's one on the run by Garrett Paddock. It's actually Carter Cox will rebound and score on the run, and it's a 9-point Mustang lead, 19-10. We got the rebound off the bounce on the perimeter and just took it right to the rim on the other end. Shumway with the dribble. Picks it up. Defense is on him with a bounce pass to Lydiard. Erickson above the right side corner. Holds the ball low, now dribbles, has a screen. Coleman stays with him. Now looks to Lydiard, still on the left side wing. Right side, Shumway pulls the trigger on a 3, off the mark, no good. And a rebound for the Mustangs. 7 minutes to go in the second period. Natrona 19, Star Valley 10. Here's a 3 on the other end. That's missed by Gavin Paddock, rebounded by Dylan Shumway. And the Braves push the ball up the floor. Shumway goes all the way to the rim, and a late bounce pass down the paint, but it's an offensive foul given to Dylan Shumway. Orrin Williams was there to draw the charge. Here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay. See Shumway drive in, tries to bounce pass it, but Williams is there, and it's 6:51 to play in the second period. Mustangs with a 9-point lead and the ball. Lancaster subs back in. Shumway will sub out. Ball moving around the arc. Mustang basketball. The lob and a catch and shoot to Coleman for 2. The lob from the outside. Coleman caught it up in the air. Now Lancaster down the floor on the other end. Shot fake, goes up and scores. So Lancaster gets 2 in transition after the Mustangs hit on the lob. 21-12 now, 6:20 to go in the second period. Star Valley back on defense, trailing by 9. Driving is Carter Cox, kicks back out to Coleman. He wants to drive, shot fake, goes up, and too strong, no good. Rebounded by Roman Erickson. Roman wants to run again. Splits the D across the half court, hands off to Linford. And Linford goes to Lydiard. He'll pull the trigger on the 3, and Lincoln scores from the left side wing. A Star Valley Orthodontics triple, and the Braves back to within 6, 21-15. 5:50 remaining in the second period. Braves remain in the zone. Here's a high pass that's caught in the paint. Fumbled and then picked back up, back outside to Coleman. Mustang basketball. Josiah steps back to the center circle and passes over to the left side to Carter Cox. Now left side corner to Williams. Up top again is Gavin Paddock to reset the offense. Now a 3 on the left wing. Rattled in and down. Carter Cox the triple on the other end. And it's 24-15, a 9-point advantage again for the Mustangs. Roman drive, stops, back outside to Lancaster. 5:10 to go before halftime. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Star Valley. It's going to be Natrona County basketball. Mustangs in the backcourt. 5 minutes to play in the second period. Natrona 24, Star Valley 15. Braves on defense. Thompson, tough defense in the front court, forces the ball to the right. Pass down to the baseline to Garrett Paddock. Back out top, screen set for Gavin, but gives it up left to Williams. Drives ball on his hip to the rim and good. Great take from Orrin to make it an 11-point advantage now for the Mustangs, 26-15. Linford down the lane, kick out. Thompson left corner 3, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Erickson, goes right back up, missed it. And rebounded by Natrona, and then Erickson has a steal in the backcourt. Gives it back to Star Valley, works to Lancaster, 4:20 to play. Lancaster will step back, run the offense, spin, pull up jumper at the free throw line, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Natrona County. On the run, down the floor, now feed right side to Williams. 4:04 to play in the second. Still on the outside is Natrona County. Now a shot missed. Coleman, though, rebounds, tries to feed it back into the lane, picked up by Lydiard on the run after a loose ball. Back to Lancaster, drives, pull-up jumper, dropped it in. Cooper has 2 there, and it's 26-19, back to a 9-point game with 3:40 to play in the second period. .330 and counting. Natrona has Coleman down the lane, scooping up and in. 28-17. Josiah Coleman has 2 more. 3:18 to go in the second period. Zach Thompson will set the offense for Star Valley. Braves trail by 11 in Casper. Left side Thompson, feed to Linford. Down on the baseline, spin, hook up, no, but a foul. And that will put Will Linford to the Riverside Dental free throw line. They give the foul to Coleman. That's going to be his first personal. And Will Linford will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts. First is away, and too strong, no good.
In for the Mustangs, number 15, Parker Reese.
One more to go here for Linford. Sends it away. No good. Rebounded by Natrona County. Mustangs basketball. Garrett Paddock down to the baseline, has the ball ripped away, and on the court, going to have a foul on Garrett as it was taken away from him by Roman. Roman went down to get it, and they'll say Garrett on top of him right there. Stops the clock at 2:53. Star Valley basketball trailing Natrona County 28-17 here in the second period. 2:45 to go. Late second, Star Valley down. Lancaster has it, right sideline. Makes a move to the rim on the angle. Left it short, rebounded though by Star Valley. Kleeman gives it up to Lydiard, who's fouled. They give that to Carter Cox on the whistle. His first personal, 3rd team with 2:33 to play in the second. Star Valley basketball on the baseline. Natrona still leading at 28-17. Roman Erickson will inbound for the Braves on the baseline. Goes outside to Thompson. Drives in, stops in the paint, hooks it up, off the mark left. Coleman has the rebound, off through the miss. Natrona on the run. Josiah spins to the rim, no, but a foul. And that will put Josiah Coleman to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have 2. They get Kleeman on the foul, his first personal. And 2 shots here for Coleman. Free throw's good. He'll have 1 more. Second free throw is also good. Got them both. Star Valley basketball. Thompson in the backcourt. 2:18 to play in the second period and counting. Thompson drives angle, double teamed and shut down. Clears it back up top to Lydiard. Tipped, loose, and collected by Erickson. Star Valley basketball. Thompson, right corner 3. Off the mark, no good. Good box out and rebound for Gavin Paddock. He goes out in front, quickly down to Cox. Lob to Coleman, catch, shoot, no, missed it. But a rebound and a foul on Star Valley. Parker Reese gets the board. The Braves will foul. They give the foul to Lydiard, his first personal, 3rd team with 1:54 before halftime. Coleman inbounds to the outside. Cooper Rogers back to Coleman, a left key, spin around shot, rattled in, popped up, and then fell back down and in. It's now 31-17 with 1:40 to play in the second period. Lancaster across the timeline. Has a screen from Kleeman. He'll drop back down low. Now go to Shumway. Drives into the paint. Stops, back to the backboard, leads into it. Tough shot, no good. And it's the rebound for Reese, Parker Reese for Natrona. Works to Rogers. He'll drive baseline and miss the layup. Rebounded by Star Valley. Shumway stops at the three-point line, bounces to Thompson. Left wing corner three, no good. Coleman has the board. There's a foul on Kleeman. So we'll go against Star Valley with 1:10 to play before halftime, and the Mustangs still leading at 31-17. Official does give Kleeman his second personal, fourth team. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in this second period. And for some reason they thought that was just the fourth team foul. Officials thought it was a shooting foul. So they had everyone lined up on the line, but that was just the fourth. So they catch it and they'll have Natrona inbound. They'll do so with some pressure maybe at the half-court line. 1:09 and counting in the second period. Braves go into a trap at the mid-court line. Coleman across the timeline. He's double-teamed, ball ripped away by Shumway. Out in front to Thompson. Coleman's following, and he blocked it, but there is going to be a foul. And they're going to count that bucket. As they say, Coleman got there too late. Yep. So the 2 points are good for Zach Thompson, and it makes it 31-19 after the steal at half court. 50 seconds to go in the second. After the goaltending call in the front court is Cooper Rogers. Works down to the baseline to Williams. Lost his footing, and did he travel? Yes. No foul call, travel violation. And Star Valley gets the ball back. Down by 12 right now. 43.9 to go before halftime. 31-19. Braves basketball. Some pressure in the backcourt being put on by Natrona's defense. Star Valley will inbound with Zach Thompson on the Natrona baseline. Looking for Shumway. Has some help come with Lancaster. He'll catch it, take it across the half court. Stops at the three-point line, retreats with 38 seconds. Zach Thompson makes a move, gets into the lane, kicks it back outside. Erickson, he'll spin on the post, can't put up the shot, kick up top to Thompson. Three from there is too strong, no good. Rebounded big by Erickson, kick out to Shumway for three. Back rim, no good. And Coleman gets the board this time and then steps out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley. Coleman battling against Lancaster for it, came down on the line. 19.7 seconds to go before halftime. Star Valley trailing 31-19, and Roman Erickson inbounds for the Braves on the baseline. Erickson looking. Goes to Shumway. Wants to drive the angle, pulls up the jumper on the elbow and swished it in. 2 points there for Dylan Shumway to make it a 10-point game. Natrona to Williams, quickly down to the rim. No, good. No, it is good, and the blocking foul on Roman Erickson. Nifty move by Williams, and Oren to the free throw line for two. Here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay. See Roman still shuffling his feet, and that ball just got the perfect spin on it to fall in. Back to a 12-point game with 7.3 seconds remaining before halftime. That is Roman's second personal foul. Actually, no, first personal rather on Roman. Fifth team foul. So now officially in the bonus, but a shooting foul anyway, and it's made, so here's the and one. Oren Williams will send it away. Missed the free throw, rebounded by Erickson. 6 seconds to go before half. Erickson up the half-court line. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, lost it, dumped down to Linford, who scores right at the buzzer. Erickson did a great job getting down the floor and able to find Will Linford alone and under the rim, and they hit it as the buzzer sounds at the end of the first period. It's Natrona County 33, Star Valley 23, and the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show next on the SBI Sports Network.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
Halftime coverage is presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, supporting local families and communities. Visit Simplot.com.
At the break, it's the Natrona Mustangs and Casper leading the Star Valley Braves by a score of 33-23 with the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show. Let's take a look right away at some of those Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home halftime battle stats. First, right out of the gate for the Natrona Mustangs, Garrett Paddock had 12 points in the first period and then no points in the second period. He's in the locker room right now with 12 to lead all scorers in the game. Carter Cox and Josiah Coleman each have 7 for Natrona. 4 points for Oren Williams and 3 points for Cooper Rogers to give the Mustangs 33. They're shooting 60% from inside the arc on 9 of 15 shooting. A good 57% from outside the arc on 4 of 7 for 3 for the Mustangs. For the Star Valley Braves, are being led by Cooper Lancaster. He's in double figures with 10 points here at the break. And also have some scoring from Will Linford with 2. Those ones, his field goal coming right before halftime at the buzzer. Lincoln Lydiard with 3, Dylan Shumway with 4, Zach Thompson at 2, and Tate Lawson with 2 as well for the Braves to give them 23 points. Star Valley shooting 45% from inside the arc on 9 of 20 shooting. 1 3-pointer fell in the first half for the Braves, 1 of 13 for 7.7% from beyond the arc for the Braves. Star Valley with 12 rebounds compared to 18 rebounds for the Mustangs. Braves have 5 steals, no steals by Natrona in that opening period, opening half. And there's your halftime battle stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One, Floor and Home, where you find quality, price, and service. Located a block south of the Arch in Afton, that is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Before we go to break, how about that trivia question? We do have a gift certificate from Swirl and the Giftery, all part of Star of 89 in downtown Afton. First correct answer will win. Chime in with the phone number 307-203-4637. Star Valley's first win over Natrona County was during the 57-58 season. Where was the game played? Star Valley and Natrona first playing in 57-58. Where did they play? First correct answer wins that gift certificate from Star of 89. 203-4637. At the break, it's the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show. Mustangs lead the Braves 33-23 on the SVI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine Halftime Show, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com.
Some nice shots of the exterior of Natrona County High School in Casper as part of the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine Halftime Show, with the Braves trailing the Trojans at the break 33-23. Join the Simplot team. You can find local positions at Smoky Canyon and also positions available at Simplot locations around the nation. Just visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. Let's see how Star Valley has done with those Star Valley Health keys to the game. First, dig in defensively, allow less than 50. On pace to not quite do that today, with Natrona at 33 points here at the break. Number two, find some easy baskets. They've done that at times, have been able to get down low in transition, especially right before the half. They were able to hit Will Linford right under the rim all alone at the buzzer to lay that one in for two. So at times, Braves have been able to do that and push points in the paint, get inside the lane, and get those shots. That's the keys to the game here at the half, presented by Star Valley Health, where they have the keys to your great health, offering compassionate care every person, every time. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. Millie Kazare courtside with the Miles CPA courtside report to get Coach Matt Shumway's thoughts on the first half. Millie.
The first thing Coach Shumway said was, we've got to be a lot better defensively. He also noted that the team also needs to convert more of their scoring opportunities and get shots to fall. With Natrona bringing a lot of physicality, the focus for the second half is staying focused on what the team can control rather than getting caught up in the physical play and maintaining composure. In the locker room, he told the boys to stay confident, play their game, and elevate their defensive intensity. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare, with the Miles CPA courtside report. Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine get the best results possible this tax season with the help of Miles CPA. Call 885-0055. Again, as part of the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, the Braves trailing the Trojans by a score of 33-23. Let's see if we have a winner of our halftime trivia question, that gift certificate to Swirl. The question was, Star Valley's first win over Natrona was during the 1957-58 season. Where was the game played? Laramie is the answer. First game played in Laramie, and we do have a winner. The first correct answer had a number of correct answers, but the first correct answer phone number ends in 3041. That is 3041 for the Star of 89 halftime trivia. Of course, follow Swirl and the Gift Tree on their independent social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, and you can stay up to date on all the great savings and deals they have at the Gift Tree, especially for Valentine's Day. Still not too late. Go to the Gift Tree, get those Valentine's gifts from the Gift Tree in downtown Afton. Also follow Swirl for their weekly updates on their frozen yogurt and also their soups of the week. Braves break the huddle, trailing by 10 to open up the third period of play, presented by REIC Rentals, formerly known as Black Mountain Rentals. Same employees, same great service with more resources to meet your needs. That's REIC Rentals. It is Natrona County basketball to open up this third, with the Mustangs leading at 33-23. And they quickly inbound backcourt and work to Coleman in the front court. Hand off back to Cooper Rogers. Williams takes the three, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Lancaster. Cooper across the half court. Stops, transition three, missed it. And rebounded by Garrett Paddock. Natrona basketball. And a quick foul in the front court on Zach Thompson. Will Linford, a little gimpy actually, over by the bench. He comes over to the bench and subs out. Coach Shumway talking to the officials, and I didn't see what happened, but Will is ginger, and looks like he's going to stay in the gym, but maybe try and walk things off on the bench. So they do give the foul to Star Valley in the front court. And I think Zach committed that foul intentionally, knowing that they were outnumbered because Will couldn't run down the court. So he committed that foul in the front court. Missed three ball by Natrona, rebounded by Shumway. Dillon finds a lane right down the middle of the paint and missed the layup. Had a wide open look at it and just couldn't hit the shot. And back the other way, ball poked away, picked up by Zach Thompson. Now the Braves have numbers on the other end. Shumway back to Lydiard. No shot. Erickson wants to drive the post. Can't get to the rim. Spin. Kick to Thompson. On the elbow right side. Back to the backboard. Back to Shumway. He'll square up. Take the three. Off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Erickson, and he'll score with the foul. Roman cleans it up after the ball was knocked loose into his hands, and he goes to the board and scores. I don't know if Lancaster tipped that. He did. Lancaster tipped the rebound loose to Erickson. They give the foul to Orrin Williams, his first personal first team in the third period. And Roman Erickson to the Riverside Dental free throw line for the and one. Shot is away and good. 3-point play, 33-26. Now on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Cooper Rogers hands off to Garrett Paddock. Feeds to Gavin Paddock. Back to Rogers. Dumps it down to Williams. Hook shot in the paint. No good. Williams hits the deck and rebounded by Star Valley. Out in front to Shumway. One-on-one. Fakes the pass to Erickson and couldn't go up to the rim. Kick out. Thompson, three down the barrel. Bouncing on the rim and no good. As cold as you can get from outside right now for the Braves. And it is 6:16 to go in the third. And a foul on Thompson in the lane. He'll foul Cooper Rogers, bumping him. Thompson's second. I believe they don't actually have him listed up on the board right now, even though he's in the game. So I think it's his second. Here's an inbound play to an open Rogers, but he missed the shot, got his own rebound, and hits the putback. 9-point game. Mustangs 35, Star Valley 26. 6 minutes to go. Erickson makes a move, spins, stops at the free throw line, kicks it back to Shumway. He'll drive and won't miss that one. He'll score at the rim on the dribble drive off the left post. Makes it 35-28. 5:44 to go in the REIC Rentals third period. And a moving screen called by Cooper Rogers. He was trying to screen Roman Erickson with corner. Back to Paddock. Gavin kicks it back up top. Nothing for Rogers. 5 minutes to go in the REIC Rentals third period. Here's Williams. Gavin Paddock again, right side wing. Left side is Garrett Paddock. Pulls up the jumper on the post. Bounces on the rim, no good. Tipped out to Shumway for the rebound. Dillon wants to run with it. Hesitates, dribbles off his foot and out of bounds. And, yep, no foul call, just out of bounds. Officials look at each other, confirm. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the third period. Coach Shumway gets a quick explanation from the official. And it will be Natrona inbounding with 4:45 to play in the third period. Mustangs still with the lead, up 35-28 in this REIC Rentals third period of play. Rogers will take the dribble across the half-court line, finding Coleman, who steps out of bounds. Tough defense by Erickson on the sideline. Forced Coleman to take that step backwards and turn it over. 4:31 to play in the third. Natrona 35, Star Valley 28. Braves with the basketball, trying to dig back into this. Lydiard takes the three on the right wing, halfway down and no good. Ball loose on the rebound, pulled in by Williams for Natrona. It looked like it might drop, but couldn't quite hit the net. Mustangs on the other end. Shooting woes continue for the Braves on the outside in this game. As the Mustangs work around the outside in the perimeter. Ball loose, picked up by Shumway for the steal. Pressure in the backcourt on Shumway. Skips up to Erickson. Lost the ball. Tough pass. Stolen by the Mustangs. Now they're in transition. Coleman to the rim. Tried to dunk it. Missed it. And then the follow there is, though, good by Cooper Rogers. And a timeout. 3:42 to play in the third period. And this is a 30-second timeout taken by Natrona. We'll take it as well. Braves trail 37-28 on SVI.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Third quarter coverage on the SVI Sports Network is presented by REIC Rentals, formerly known as Black Mountain Rental. Visit REICSpecialty.com.
Star Valley basketball in the third period, 3:42 to go. It's Natrona 37, Star Valley 28. Braves are shooting a respectable almost 50% from inside the arc. 1 of 17 right now for 3 for the Braves. Star Valley does have the ball around the perimeter. Lydiard, who is the one to hit the 3 of the game, goes to Erickson, turn around to the baseline, no good. Ball tipped out, but Coleman rebounds for Natrona on the run. Out to Paddock, Garrett dunks in transition with a one-hand slam. The sophomore with the emphasis on the other end, and then there's going to be an offensive foul on Star Valley as they drive in and kick out. Here's a look at the replay. Coleman, Paddock, 3:10 to go in the third period. Roman Erickson on the charge call. Third team foul on Star Valley, second personal on Roman. 3:03 to play in the third period. Mustangs with the ball back on their end, up by 11, 39-28. Here's a feed down to Williams. He got behind the defense on a screen and will score down the post. 41-28, and a foul on Coleman in the front court that goes against the Mustangs with 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Natrona leading at 41-28. Coleman has 2 personal, 3 team. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. 2:47 to go in the REIC Rentals third period. Erickson inbounds to backcourt Lancaster. He'll track it down in the key and take it then across the half-court line. Has a screen from Lawson, then back to the outside. Lancaster to Erickson. Spins down the lane to the rim, blocked and then out of bounds. It's going to stay with Star Valley. Comes with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to play in the third period. And down low to Lancaster. Missed the layup underneath. Rebounded by Natrona. Goes to Coleman. Tries to split the D. Goes up, and there's going to be a jump ball call. Arrow favors Star Valley. Here's a look at it on this end. Good defense. Thompson and Erickson both there. I believe it may have been Erickson who will get the ball and force the jump. 2:18 to go in the third. Natrona 41, Star Valley 28. Pressure in the backcourt. Stolen away by Natrona. Mustangs with the basketball. Work to Garrett Paddock. Down low on the baseline. Kick up top. Cox with it. Nothing. Now down to the left side post. Spin. Blocked but contact. Lincoln Lydiard will pick up the foul with 2 minutes to go in the third. This will send Garrett Paddock to the free throw line, where he will have 2 attempts. Natrona leading at 41-28. And the free throw is good. REIC Rentals, when your job needs serious equipment, from excavators to aerials or heating, let the experts at REIC help you get it done. It's REIC Rentals, 42-28 after the free throws made. 4 team fouls on Star Valley. That was Lydiard's second personal. He'll sub out, and Kleeman subs in. The free throw's good on the second attempt as well. Roman Erickson will inbound to Lancaster. Gavin Paddock is on him defensively in the backcourt. Lancaster across the timeline, crossover move. Drives down the lane, tough shot deflected, recollected though. He still has it, goes up again, and is fouled this time. That will put Cooper Lancaster to the Riverside Dental free throw line. With 1:48 to play in the third, it's a 15-point lead by Natrona, 43-28, and Lancaster to the line. Shot is away and rolls the inside cylinder, no good. Lancaster will take another. Sends it away and hits the second. 43-29 after the free throw. Star Valley half-court trap on defense. A lob to Coleman. Left side key, came down with it. Kleeman on him defensively. Ball swatted, loose. Coleman has it, knocked away again, but this time a foul. That will stop the clock at 1:33 to play, third period. With the Mustangs still leading at 43-29. They get Kleeman on his third personal, 5th team, so bonus for the Mustangs. First free throw's good for Josiah Coleman. He'll have another one. REIC Rentals, formerly known as Black Mountain Rentals. Same employees, same great service. More resources to serve your needs. Second free throw, no good. Erickson rebounds for the Braves. 1:30 to go in the third. Roman across the half court. Dribbles behind his back. Stops, hesitates, drives to the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. They go transition out in front, then stolen away by Lawson. Not a good pass by the Mustangs. Lawson right there. He'll feed it to Shumway. Up the left sideline. On the baseline. Bounces up the key to Lancaster. Right elbow jumper is a swish for Lancaster. The timeout taken by Coach Erickson. A full timeout with 1:03 to go in the third. Back in 60 on SVI Sports.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Live third quarter coverage is provided by REIC Rentals. Same employees, same great service, with more resources to serve your needs.
64 seconds remains in the REIC Rentals third period. Natrona basketball with a 13-point lead, up 44-31 over the Braves in Casper. Braves still in the half-court trap on defense. Mustangs, bad pass out of bounds. Miscommunication. Defense forced the bad pass way too high and out of bounds. So it will be Star Valley basketball. Erickson backcourt inbound to Lancaster. Across the timeline, defender falls down. Pass to Shumway, right corner three, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Mustangs. Braves 1 of 18 from beyond the arc in this game. 35 seconds to go in the third period. Here is Gavin Paddock. Pulls up the jumper on the elbow, no good. Lancaster fights for the rebounds, out of bounds. Last touch by Natrona. Star Valley basketball. Lancaster will inbound for the Braves. He'll do so at the sideline just above the corner. Here the Mustang bench. Looks for Shumway. Needs some help. Roman comes over, so he lobs it to him. 20 seconds to go in the third period, and a backcourt foul against Natrona Oh, and that puts Star Valley in the bonus with just 19.9 seconds on the clock. They give that foul to Gavin Paddock, his second personal, but 15. Cooper Lancaster to the Riverside Dental free throw line with his team down by 13 points right now. First free throw is good.
Hit for the Mustangs, number 11, Adonis Martinez.
One more free throw to go for Lancaster. He has 14 on the game after the first free throw's in. Sends the second away. That was good as well. Makes it 44-33. Mustangs with the ball and 15 seconds in the third. Ball stolen away at half court. Cooper tipped it to Erickson. He goes to the rim. No, but rebounded by Cooper, and he can't hit it. Ball eventually out of bounds. And it goes back to Natrona with 6.2 seconds to go. Inbounding will be Cooper Cox for Natrona. On the full length of the court to go here at the end of the third period. 6.2 seconds on the clock. Star Valley stays in the half court defensively in a 1-2-2. Lancaster picks up the dribbler. Shumway double teams. Kicks it to the right. Turnaround jumper at the buzzer. Got it off in time but can't hit the shot. And that takes us to the end of 3. Natrona 44, Star Valley 33 on the SBI Sports Network.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Bill Nabe, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
Live from Natrona County High School in Casper, the Star Valley Braves trailing the Mustangs 44-33. It is Natrona basketball to open up the fourth period of play. Star Valley's kept everything to within 10, 12, 13 points through most of this, and they do have a steal here by Lawson out in front to Lancaster, who dumps it in. And just like that, we're down to single digits. So 44-35, defense to offense. And here's a blocking call on Shumway in the front court on the other end, trying to set the trap. We'll stop the clock at 7:44. Third personal foul given to Shumway. Just the first team foul, 18 seconds into the fourth period. 44-35. Still a lot of game time left to go, and the Braves just cut it down to 9. So still a chance here for Star Valley, of course, as Coleman gets in the lane. He'll put it up, no good. Tipped it back, but no good again. Rebounded by Lawson. Out in front to Cooper Lancaster. One-on-one, and he'll not score, but draw the foul. And Cooper will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. What a pass, though, from Lawson. Look at that. Just let it rip all the way down the court. Cooper Lancaster to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He will have 2 attempts. First is away and good. Cooper now 18 points on the day, 7 of 15 shooting from inside the arc. That's now 4 of 5 from the free throw line with 1 more to go. Second free throw is also good. 7:25 to go in the fourth period. Now down to a 7-point game. Coleman bounced down to Williams. Kick out open 3. Garrett Paddock missed it and followed the shot and tipped the rebound to himself. Star Valley thought they had it, but Paddock followed it. Now the ball's loose again on the court, knocked around, picked back up by Paddock again. And he'll retreat back outside and reset the half-court offense. 7 minutes to go in the game. And after double-digit leads for a long time for the Mustangs, Star Valley has cut this down to 7. Outside, Cooper Rogers for 3 is a swish. And back to double digits. And a timeout taken by Coach Kurt Paddock for the Mustangs. Natrona 47, Star Valley 37. 6:50 to go in the game on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
After the timeout, 6:50 to go in the fourth. Star Valley with 3 timeouts remaining. Natrona County with 3 timeouts remaining. And it's a 10-point game again, 47-37. Mustangs with the lead. Star Valley with the ball. Gray's able to cut it down within 7 until Mustangs hit that 3. Here's Cooper Lancaster in the lane. Tough defense. Couldn't hit the shot, left it short. Rebounded by the Mustangs. 6:30 to play in the game. Ball movement down to Coleman. Puts up a tough shot off the mark. No good. Lawson has the rebound for Star Valley. He'll take it across the half court. Works to Lincoln. Shot fake. Drives. Pull-up jumper on the free throw line is a swish for Lincoln Lydiard. 2 down to an 8-point game. 47-39. 6:12 to go in the fourth. High pass to Coleman. B collects it. Bounce into the corner, right side, double team there, trap. Back to Coleman, lost the ball, now collects it, drives in, offensive foul. Lawson there to draw the charge. Lawson has had some big minutes here in the last, early fourth period. Some great play down low by Lawson, and he'll get the offensive charge call. And now a quick foul in the backcourt again on Natrona. And they've quickly have 4 team fouls. That's the third personal on Gavin Paddock. Sorry, check that. 3 team fouls. Just 3, but still 6 minutes to go in the game. Star Valley down by 8. Chance to make this a 2-possession game. Shumway to the rim, dumped it down to Lancaster, tipped it out of bounds. Off of Natrona, does stay with Star Valley. $5:50 to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. Thompson collects the pass, now goes to Shumway for 3, no good. Into the hands of Natrona, then they throw it back away to Shumway. He drives, scores with a foul. Dillon to the Riverside Dental free throw line, missed the 3, but then Natrona threw the pass away right back to Dillon. And he takes it right to the rim and draws the contact. They get Coleman with the foul, his 4th personal, 4th team, and to the line for the and 1 in a 2-possession game now, just down by 6. Star Valley battling back here in the fourth period. 5:42 to go, and the free throw is good. That makes it a 5-point game. 47-42. Braves back in it. Up the right sideline is Rogers. Williams in the corner. Pass deflected, but collected by Coleman. He's in the lane, put up the shot, missed it. And Lawson, another big play. He'll have the rebound, does Tate. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Braves down by 5. Step back 3. Missed it off the mark, but saved by almost saved by Cooper, and it's out of bounds. And Star Valley's back in the game. They are now 1 of 20 from beyond the arc. But despite that, back in the game. 5:15 to go in the fourth. Ball moving over to the right side. Now Williams to the rim. Good. No, offensive foul again. And guess who? Tate Lawson. Lawson has been huge in this fourth period, especially on this end of the ball. Williams collects the foul. His second personal, fifth team. It was offensive, so no free throws. Still a 5-point game, 47-42. 5 minutes to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. Lawson to Lydiard, open three, down the barrel is in. That was a long time coming. Tate has both three-pointers in the game. Lincoln has both three-pointers in the game. It's down to a 2-point difference, 47-45. Nice lob to Garrett Paddock on the backside of the key. He'll score for 2 on the lob, catch and shoot in the air. Now Lancaster down low, and he'll score down low. Back to a 2-point game again. 49-47, 4:25 to go in the fourth period. Braves pressuring in the front court. Work it left side, Paddock three, good. Garrett, the sophomore, the triple. And another timeout taken by Coach Paddock. Both teams getting shots to fall inside and outside over the last couple of possessions. And a full timeout by the Mustangs. 52-47 Natrona on the SVI Sports Network.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Lincoln Lydiard with the big three. He has 2 in the game. The only threes to drop for Star Valley in the entire game. And the Braves are back in it, down by 5. They pulled to within 2, but the Mustangs back on top after they get a triple. So 52-47, midway through the fourth period in Casper. 4:03 to go in the game. On the outside is Paddock. Williams left key, dribbles into the lane. Lawson's there defensively. This time Lawson will foul. Tate's had such a good fourth period. He's made some big plays off the glass and defensively. That time just got caught reaching in. That'll be his third personal foul, second team foul. Star Valley is in the bonus, by the way. 5 team fouls on the Mustangs. 3:55 to go in the fourth. Here's Williams. Cross court left side to Paddock. That's Garrett Paddock. Had a right-handed dunk in this game in transition. Just a sophomore, and gives it up to the senior Gavin Paddock. 3:40 to go in the game. Natrona trying to slow down the tempo with a 5-point lead. Still a lot of time left, but Natrona in no hurry. And it's in this point of the game where the shot clock will start to play a factor next year. As here's a dribble drive, take to the rim, good with a foul. Huge drive by Gavin Paddock on the right side angle with the whistle and a chance to make it an 8-point game. They give the foul to Zach Thompson, his third team foul as well. And Paddock to the free throw line. One shot is too strong, no good. Lawson will rebound. Tate to Lancaster. Across the half court with the dribble to the right side. Lancaster stumbles, pulls up the shot, bouncing on the rim and no good. Rebounded by Garrett Paddock. And just as Star Valley pulled back to within 2, now there's a foul in the backcourt. They'll get Lincoln Lydiard on the foul. 4th team foul, 3rd personal on Lincoln. And a chance on this possession to push it back to 9 or 10 points. Right now it's a 7-point difference with 3:07 to go. Here's Gavin Paddock in trouble, goes to Garrett Paddock. Nice pass to Williams down the right post. Williams on the left block. And it's back to a 9-point game, 56-47. Lincoln Lydiard, deep three left side, halfway down, but no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs on the run and to the rim, and good for Garrett. 11-point lead. Now time becoming an issue after Star Valley had pulled back to 2. It's now 11 with 2:37 to go in the fourth. Right side three, no good. That one missed by Tate Lawson. And the Braves are now 2 of 23 from beyond the arc. And trail here by 11 with 2:30 to go in the fourth. And that's been the big difference in the game. Star Valley shot 43% from inside the arc, 75% from the free throw line. Just have not been able to hit those outside shots today. As the first free throw is good for Garrett Paddock. Comes with 2:30 to play in the fourth. Second free throw is good. Here's something you don't see all the time. All the players on the court right now for Star Valley have 3 personal fouls. Scoreboard has 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 all the way down. So, what do you know? 2:20 to play here in the fourth. 60-37 or 60-47 after the free throw, and there's a 3 that falls for Zach Thompson. His first of the game, and it bounced high off the rim and then fell to make it a 10-point game. 2:16 to go. Timeout taken by Coach Shumway. This is a full timeout, so we'll take it. 2:16 remains. 10-point game on SVI.
I'm Viola Jones. I'm the owner and baker of Sourdough Nest. One thing that helped us immensely was SVI Media. We were new to town and they didn't really know about us. If you're a new business or even an older business and you want people to know about you, you'll definitely get your money's worth to go to SVI. I appreciate SVI especially for their marketing and to help us out.
To learn more, visit svinews.com/advertising.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Hayden Outdoors fourth quarter here on the SVI Sports Network. A big 3 for Zach Thompson falls, and that pulls the Braves to within 10, 60-50, 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Star Valley pressuring the ball at the half-court line, trapping. Rogers feeds to Garrett Paddock. He's double-teamed, forces a bad pass that's stolen away by Lancaster. Cooper has the dribble quickly up the right side. Chance to cut it back down to single digits. Cooper off balance, falls, but saved by Lydiard, and the 3 missed by Shumway. Tip out, Thompson, he'll take the 3, and no good, and an offensive foul anyway on the Braves under the rim. They get Cooper Lancaster pushing under the rim, trying to get position. Here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay. And that's going to be the 4th on Cooper. And that will be 1:46 to go in the fourth. And this will be bonus shots on the other end. Cooper Rogers, I believe, to take these shots. And it is good. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, or no good. Local agents, Andy Neal and Austin Callison, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com. Remains a 10-point game. Cooper with 4 personal. 60-50 with 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Rogers squares up at the line, sends it away, and hits the second. Lead at 11 as Coleman subs back in for the Mustangs. Backcourt pressure being put on by the Mustang defense. Star Valley has 11 points to make up and 1:45 to do so. They did cut it to within 2, and then the Mustangs went on a run and built up this double-digit lead. Shumway in transition for 3, no, and out of bounds. That will turn it back over to the Mustangs with 1:37 to go. And it will be Natrona County leading by 11. Coleman in the backcourt. double teamed there, so he'll pass it to Paddock, still behind the timeline. Now Coleman in the front court. Minute 25 to go in the game. And stolen by Erickson. Roman on the steal, out in front to Lancaster. Defense is there, sidesteps and scores. Cooper has 2 more. That puts him at 23 on the game with a minute 12 to go, and Star Valley down by 9. Ball tipped by Thompson. Zach back to the backboard, gives it to Erickson, and he'll miss the shot, but has his own rebound. Tries to go back up with it and throws it away. Taken by Coleman, and then a foul on Thompson. And that will put Coleman to the free throw line. It's just been that kind of night. Here's the Lancaster field goal in transition. 60 seconds remain in the game. Star Valley down by 9, 61-52. Fourth personal on Thompson. Coleman to the free throw line where he will hit the first. Star Valley will be at Evanston on Friday night next week, and then host Riverton on Saturday. By the way, Will Linford left the game a little gimpy. I don't think he's come back in since. He's been on the end of the bench since that time. So he hasn't gone back to the locker room. Doesn't look like he's taped or wrapped or anything like that, but hasn't returned since leaving with a gip. Rebound by Lawson off the missed free throw, and then a travel by Erickson on the other end. 53 seconds remain. One of the 2 free throws was good. Makes it 62-52, and the ball back to the Mustangs. In the backcourt, Natrona feeds to the free throw line, fakes left, dumps it down low, and there's the field goal for Orrin Williams, the junior. Williams has had a solid game. That puts him in double figures at 10. 30 seconds remains in the game. It's a 12-point difference. Thompson swishes a 3, and a timeout taken by Coach Shumway. The Star Valley Orthodontics triple for Zach makes it a 9-point difference, 28 seconds to go. Let's keep it here for this 30-second timeout. Need to give a shout out to Peter Visser. Peter did something pretty incredible today. On the day he turned 23 years old at the Washington Indoor Husky Classic, Peter becomes the first runner from Wyoming to break the 4-minute mile mark. Peter Visser, a Star Valley graduate, running at Weber State University, running a 3:59.83 mile. That's a good jaunt. 3:59.83. First runner from Wyoming to go under 4 minutes, and doing it on his birthday. Congratulations to Peter Visser. That's incredible. Really amazing. 28 seconds to go in the fourth period. 64-55. Natrona with the lead. And a foul on Thompson. And that'll be the 5th on Zach. He'll foul out with 26 seconds remaining in the game. Zach just hit a 3 just a moment ago. And he'll finish with 8 points. And foul out of the game with 26 seconds remaining. Coach Shumway will go to his bench. We'll see Zach Delgado sub into the game for these last few seconds. And free throws on the other end after the foul in the bonus is Garrett Paddock, and the first one's good. 10-point difference, 65-55. Lady Braves winning earlier today in this gym. Come from behind win for the Lady Braves. Boys team will lose this one as the second free throw is good, 66-55, and a timeout taken by Natrona. We'll take the full timeout as well. Mustangs by 11 down the stretch here on the SBI Sports Network.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Cooper Lancaster quickly to the rim after the inbound play is fouled as the ball swatted from his hands. 19.9 seconds to go in the game. The Mustangs leading it right now by a score of 66-55. So these are cross-quad games, just a reminder. They do go on the overall record, but they do not impact region tournament seeding. So despite the two losses this weekend for the Braves, last night against Kelly Walsh and today against Natrona, as the free throw is good for Cooper, they don't impact the game or the standings for regional. You're going to go back to back to quad play next week with Evanston, Jackson, and Riverton, where Star Valley went 3-0. In the first round of quad play, and that's where region seeding is impacted as Natrona throws it away on the other end. Free throw for 11.7 seconds to go. So, I mean, the overall record took a couple losses this week for Star Valley, but still 3-0 in the Southwest quad, and still have a good chance to get that one seed in the region tournament in Evanston first weekend in March. Here's a missed three, and Roman Erickson with the rebound turns and steps out of bounds. 1.8 seconds remaining in the game. So it'll be Friday night at Evanston, Saturday afternoon hosting Riverton next week for Star Valley. Then you wrap up the season hosting Jackson the week after that. Wrap up the regular season hosting Jackson, then you're in the region tournament. There's the final buzzer and the final score. The Mustangs hold off the Braves to sweep the series in the regular season this year. Your final, Natrona 66 and Star Valley 57. Is your final. So the Braves drop down to 9-8 overall as we head into the Silver Star post-game show. Silver Star Internet, better connected. Learn more at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. Let's jump right into some Battleston Brothers post-game battle stats here on SVI, and we'll start with some scoring for the Natrona County Mustangs. How about Garrett Paddock? 27 points for Garrett in the game today. Cooper Rogers with 11, Orrin Williams with 10, 9 for Coleman, 7 for Carter Cox. And that's your scoring breakdown. And it looks like at least for Natrona, we do have Coach Shumway with Millie Kazare. Millie, take it away.
So, Coach, how did you feel the team handled that physicality overall?
I don't know. I don't think it necessarily bothered us as much as you think. I think we handled it well, but we just, I don't know, we got some things to work on. We got some things to figure out. We got to get out of a little bit of a rut here.
For sure. And what did you see change in the second half?
I'm just proud of how the kids kept playing out to the end. I mean, we cut it to 2, there fairly late, and then we gave up like a 10 or 11-0 run. And you do that against good teams, you're going to get beat.
Awesome. And just talk about these guys for a second. Just talk about how proud you are of them for pushing through.
I love every one of them. They're good kids. They got a lot of stuff in front of them. They're going to keep working hard. They're going to keep playing. So just go back to the drawing board and get ready for next week.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, and we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside. And Miles CPA, Afton and Alpine, get your best tax results possible this season. Call 885-0055. So your final, Natrona winning at 66-57. Let's jump back into those stats presented by Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor at Home. Took a look at the scoring for Natrona already. Let's jump over to the Braves box score. Leading the way for Star Valley, Cooper Lancaster had 25 this afternoon. Dylan Shumway finished with 9. 8 points for Lincoln Lydiard, 8 points for Zach Thompson as well. Other scores, Will Linford, who left the game in the second half with an injury. He has 2, 3 points for Roman Erickson, 2 points for Tate Lawson as well to round out the scoring for Star Valley. The Braves shot 17 of 40 from inside the arc for 42%, 4 of 28 from beyond the arc for the Braves, just 14% shooting from distance for Star Valley. Rebounding-wise, Star Valley with 28 and Natrona County with 34 rebounds in the game. Star Valley defensively had 14 steals and 7 steals for Natrona. So that's a look at the box score and the post-game stats with the help of Battleson Brothers Carpet One, floor and home. Quality, price, and service located a block south of the arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Player of the game, let's go with 24. 24 for your Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. That's Tate Lawson. You heard Coach Shumway mention that they did cut it to within 2, and defensively, Tate played a big part on that. He came into the game and made some huge plays under the rim, especially defensively. And so Tate Lawson, congratulations, the Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. And Tate Lawson, the player of the game. Natrona wins 66-57. Thank you for joining us here in Casper this weekend. We'll be in Evanston on Friday night, back home in Star Valley on Saturday afternoon next weekend. I'm Duke Dance and David Kazare, producer, and a great crew here once again bringing you all the action from Casper, Wyoming. Thanks for joining us on the SVI Sports Network.